Previously on Escape from Tarkov. Oh! Fuck! What? Are you what the fuck? Oh my god, what the fuck?
Oh my god. I did the same thing.
What the fuck is going on? Oh! I'm so dead. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I died.
I'm so dead.
They just like spawned up on me. 1 second they weren't there, and then they just were.
Yeah, like what the fuck was that? Wait,
Yeah, they were doing good.
Ah! So, there was a time when I used to play a decent amount of Escape from Tarkov. I wasn't a full-on player, but I did like to play it every now and then, especially with subscribers. But after the bad optimization and desync issues and the whole debacle with the Rocket getting like 60 copyright strikes, it just really soured my taste towards Escape from Tarkov. And so, you know, I just decided to put down the game a bit. And with my PC breaking down, it was kind of hard to pick it back up again. But while I was down and out for the count, I had heard from little parts of the community here and there that the game really didn't see too many updates overall. And so it kind of just drove a lot of people away. Like, I think the only update that I could actually remember was the one with the bosses, or crime boss, or whatever it is, and like 2 new maps, I think. Now again, I don't want to, you know, overstep my boundaries here because I'm not an avid player of Escape from Tarkov. Maybe there has been updates, I just really haven't been in the loop. But the reason I am making this video for you today is because of an update video that was brought to you by Battlestate, their YouTube channel, creators of Escape from Tarkov. They had a very interesting video with a bunch of new updates that I will go over right now because this just has me very interested in the game again. And I think that this is something that the community desperately wanted. And I will certainly begin to play it myself as soon as I get my PC back in order. So let's go ahead and get into it. So have any of you ever, like, you know, looked at your Battlestate launcher and thought, wow, that's a cool looking character. How come he's not in the game? Well, it's because he's a raider. And with this next update, they are going to be adding in raiders to the game. Basically what a raider is someone who has a crap ton of good gear and guns. And they are differentiated from the regular scavs that you usually come across. These are dudes that are going to actually put up a decent fight that you probably won't be able to one-tap as much as you would a scav. So I imagine that's going to be fun for a lot of people that play the game proactively. Although they're not going to be featured in every single map, just a few. But yeah, the fact that they're there is pretty cool. Moving on, there is going to be a new map that takes place in a military base. It's going to be a really interesting place to scavenge. There are going to be 2 new scav bosses that are going to be featured in the military base and woods. I've never actually killed one myself because I never really played the game that often, but it'll be interesting to see how that goes when I get to it. There are going to be 4 new weapons: the M9 Beretta, Ash 12, P90, and 5.7, with over 100 new mods. There is also going to be PMC customization, where you can have customizable shirts and pants. There are apparently 5 sets for each faction, and they are going to include new weapons and gear that I'm sure that you could find throughout the map or on enemies. They have something called health persistence. When you leave a raid, you keep the health outside of the raid and heal when you're not in game. That's an interesting new tactic. And along with that, they have something called Hideout. Apparently it's some sort of hub or home that you have where you can physically walk around and look around and upgrade and increase your stash size, heal faster, etc. So I'm guessing like the menu screen is essentially going to be a literal house to you now. Like instead of you know, looking at the regular menu screen with like the thing moving back and forth, you're actually going around and physically, you know, building up stuff. At least that's from what I understand. I mean, that's a big step in a different direction, if that's what it is. Added to the maps, there are going to be minefields and a new train extraction, which they actually show the train in the trailer here towards the end, and I'm actually surprised. This is like the first moving vehicle that I have actually seen throughout anything Escape from Tarkov, so that's actually kind of cool. I wonder what the story is behind that. Along with that, they're going to be having new grass and shadow rendering, and along with this update comes a ton of optimization fixes. Which, thank goodness, because the last time that I played it, it was just really bad. Then again, that was a while ago, so I don't know how it's been. I also want to mention that they have something called third-person overhaul, basically where they're reanimating the UI so that other people actually look at you and, you know, you're doing what you're doing on screen. If that makes any sense. It's just an animation overhaul, it seems, which is kind of cool. Because, you know, they've always stated that they're doing motion capture, but I've never actually seen that in the game itself. The only time that I've ever actually seen them use motion capture, it's in the trailer. So I'm hoping that they actually get to that level, because that would be cool. I mean, it's pretty obvious that everything in Escape from Tarkov seems to be animated by hand and not actually by people wearing suits. But yeah, I am going to include a link to a more in-depth description of this update if you want to go and read it. It should actually be inside of their Discord now that I think about it. But yeah, that was the update that was actually written down there. But looking at this trailer, it seems like they're showing off a new mode. Like, me looking at this, it kind of looks like a new mode where you're attacking and defending, because why would they put up mounted machine guns on like a specific building unless you're defending something? I mean, I guess they could just put it in there for fun, but I feel like it's being used to defend against waves of maybe scavs or raiders or other players. I mean, I heard that they were going to add like some sort of mode, like an arena mode or something, and I'm wondering if this is what that is. That would actually be interesting to see this type of mode in Escape from Tarkov. Like, I wonder how good it would be or how bad it would be. But if, I mean, that is the case, then that would be taking a Tarkov in an interesting direction that I would actually kind of like to see. I also want to mention that I heard that you can now fully heal your character. Like, they're going to add something so that you can inject yourself. Like, say you have like a dead leg, there's like no blood in it or anything like that. They're going to implement something that actually has that blood and inject it into your leg or whatever. And now all of a sudden it has blood. Like, you can run again. At least that's what I was told. I don't know if that's still going or not. Somebody let me know down in the comments. You know, that military map, I have to wonder how big it's actually going to be, because, I mean, Escape from Tarkov maps have actually been generally pretty big, but they eventually add on to those maps. I remember I think it was the train station one. Like, it was actually a fairly tiny map, but then they actually added on to that. Like, from the military one, it kind of looks like it's actually going to be both outside and inside. Judging by this trailer, I don't actually know what it looks like. Like, maybe it's going to go underground. Like, I have to wonder if it's going to be like a really big map or a tiny map. And what exactly is it going to include? Like, is it just going to include like all the best weapons? Like, you can't go there unless you have like a decent amount of weapons or something like that. I mean, of course, you're obviously going to be able to go there. Like, you could go in there butt naked, like with no weapons. But I'd imagine with a map like that, you're going to have to go in there with something decent, right? But then again, the people that are obviously playing this game are going to have a crap ton of gear. While me, I'm gonna be over here with my hatchet going banzai, just having fun trying to freaking, you know, get as much as I can so that I can actually outlast all of y'all and hopefully get what I can. I really can't wait to get into this. Those freaking mounted weapons, man, they're freaking, I'm not sure what the name of those were, but I think one of them was a grenade launcher and another one was a dushka. Kind of looked like a dushka. I don't think that's right though. Escape from Tarkov is like already hectic, so imagine what those big weapons are gonna do to people that are just walking by. I don't think that there's any body armor that can block those types of bullets. Oh no. Oh no, we're just gonna get wrecked. We're gonna get turned into freaking Swiss cheese. Somebody's gonna be serving grub for lunch, like Jesus. Damn, those mounted weapons, crazy. I consider myself as like a decent player. I'm obviously not someone that's that good at it, but you know, I'll try my best, goddammit. I'm gonna slay as many as you can. I'm gonna slay as many as you as I can. But yeah, I think that this update is gonna be really cool, especially for a lot of people that were waiting, you know, for big updates. This is obviously a big update, and I can't wait to try it out once I fix my PC. So what are your thoughts on this update? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Do you think it sucks? Do you think it smells funny? If you were someone that liked this video, be sure to subscribe, ding the bell, like the video, share the video. Be sure to share it, because YouTube is always, you know, doing bad stuff to me, even when I try to be a good boy. If you want to support your boy, send $2 to me on Patreon. Or if you want to invest in me, check out my NordVPN link down below. And with that all being said, I want to thank everybody for coming out to watch it. I guess I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.